Analysis of the key themes and takeaways. 1. The Knicks' offensive explosion and the Brunson Towns duo. One of the central narratives in this discussion is the offensive impact of Karl-Anthony Towns and Jalen Brunson. The hosts highlight how Towns' integration into the Knicks has been seamless, and they emphasize his ability to score at all three levels, which alleviates pressure from Brunson. Towns' impact. His 44-point, 10-rebound performance showcased his efficiency and versatility. The discussion reaffirms his claim of being the best three-point shooting big man ever. His ability to function as a center in New York, unlike his situation in Minnesota where he played alongside Rudy Gobert, has unlocked another dimension to his game. His fit with the Knicks is praised, especially as he embraces playing under the bright lights of Madison Square Garden. Brunson's clutch play. He finished with 36 points and hit the game winner. The conversation touches on the dynamic between him and Towns in late-game scenarios. The duo is argued to be among the best 1-2 punches in the league. There is curiosity about how this pairing will translate into the postseason. 2. Tom Thibodeau's heavy reliance on starters. The discussion shifts to the Knicks' rotation, with concerns about the heavy minutes logged by the starters. Minutes management. Towns played 47 minutes, and all starters exceeded 40 minutes. The analysts raise concerns about fatigue heading into the playoffs. The Knicks' bench production was minimal, with Landry Shamet and Cameron Payne as the only notable contributors. The hosts suggest Thibodeau should expand the rotation to at least 7 to 8 players in the postseason to avoid exhaustion and potential injuries. 3. Trae Young's dominance and Atlanta's unexpected resilience. Trae Young's 38-point, 19-assist game is a major talking point. Young's playmaking and scoring. The crew acknowledges his ability to create for teammates while still being a scoring threat. His love for playing in Madison Square Garden is highlighted, reinforcing his status as the Knicks' villain. The debate on his All-Star selection is brought up, with the conclusion that he deserved his spot. Atlanta's depth and unexpected performance. The Hawks' resilience despite trading away key players, Bogdan Bogdanović, DeAndre Hunter, is noted. Caris LeVert's contributions are praised, along with Georges Niang's 21-point outing. Dyson Daniels' two-way impact and Onyeka Okongwu's growth in a starting role are seen as bright spots. Despite missing key pieces, the Hawks have remained competitive, defying expectations. 4. Celtic strength and the Jason Tatum MVP debate. The discussion shifts toward the Boston Celtics, touching on their overall dominance and Jason Tatum's MVP case. Kristaps Porzingis as a cheat code. When healthy, he changes the Celtics' offense and defense. His shooting, rim protection, and mobility make him a unique weapon. Al Horford continues to be a reliable presence in the front court. Tatum's MVP case. Despite his consistency and impact, he rarely enters top 3 MVP conversations. The analysts argue that having other high-level scorers like Jaylen Brown and Porzingis limits his statistical dominance. They note that Tatum and Brown have played winning basketball their entire careers with no load management concerns. 5. Victor Wembanyama's evolution and Spurs' long-term vision. The crew also discusses the Spurs' development of Victor Wembanyama and their acquisition of De'Aaron Fox. Wembanyama's unprecedented skill set. The hosts describe him as a hybrid of Kevin Durant, Dirk Nowitzki, and Rudy Gobert. His ability to shoot, handle the ball, protect the rim, and stretch the floor makes him a generational talent. The challenge for defenders is simply hoping he misses since his shot is nearly unblockable. Spurs' development strategy. Playing alongside Chris Paul allows De'Aaron Fox to learn from a Hall of Fame caliber point guard. Stephen Castle's strong performances off the bench highlight the depth San Antonio is building. The Spurs are still outside of the play-in, but the progress is undeniable. Trade analysis. The Spurs acquired De'Aaron Fox without giving up much of their core, Castle, Malachy Branham, Jeremy Sochan. The analysts believe Sacramento didn't get enough in return, which was a surprising outcome. Final thoughts. The show provides a well-rounded analysis of the Knicks' victory while also touching on broader NBA topics, including team building, rotations, and player development. The conversation is engaging, with a mix of statistical analysis, game breakdowns, and forward-looking projections for the playoffs and beyond. Strengths of the discussion: strong insights on team dynamics and individual performances. Balanced approach, covering both teams in the game while also exploring league-wide implications. Discussion of fatigue and rotations brings a crucial coaching perspective. Potential weaknesses: no deep dive into defensive performances or adjustments made during the game. More focus on narratives rather than advanced metrics or tactical breakdowns. The discussion could have explored the Knicks' potential playoff matchups in more detail. Overall, the segment does a solid job of keeping the conversation engaging and informative, appealing to both casual fans and die-hard NBA analysts.